just the base pay, kalahati po noon bawat buwan sa inyong asawa at mga anak, at yung tuition po ng dalawa ninyong anak taon-taon. Posible naman pong i-formalize ito sa AFP sa pamamagitan ng tamang dokumento allowing the AFP to automatically send half of your base pay to your estranged wife every month. Ito po ba ang kinomply ninyo, sir?
Your Honor, hindi po yun ang nakarating sa akin. I was just told to offer, but if the committee so desires, I am willing to submit to that dahil alam ko naman po para sa mga anak ko.
Sabi mo nga 50. Tapos gusto mo, sabi mo hindi mo kaya hanggang bumaba ka pa nga ng 30. We mentioned the amount. Please, wag ka naman magsinungaling.
No, sir.
Tinutulungan na nga kita na hindi ito proper venue. Pero alang-alang na lang yung humanitarian, especially Senator Villar, pambihira naman bibigyan mo lang 2,000 yung anak mo.
Sorry po kung kamali ako sa pagdinig.
Kayo po nakiusap na 30 lang. That's why I told the honorable members 30 lang. Sabi, kalit naman.
I'm sorry, I did not intend to commit any yung pagsisinungaling. Kung gusto nyo po, tirahan nyo na lang po ako ng para sa pagkain ko.
Hindi mo makita sa payslip mo kung magkano yung natatanggap mo? O baka nahiya ka lang na malaman namin na puro loan yung kwan mo, yung payslip mo?
I am very much willing kahit 50,000 po ibigay.
50,000?
Opo.
Kumpara sa anak ko, kahit na sa inyo na lahat yan. Ang isain na lang sa akin.
Meron
Sa
din,
pagkain lang ako na pang araw-araw, inyo na lahat ng pera yan.
meron din
Ba?
po akong ibang anak.
Meron pala. Yun ang problema.
Kaya po, at saka meron din po akong mga binabayaran.
Kaya ito, sa mga lahat ng nominees, babala po ito sa inyo. Huwag kayong masyadong malapitin sa mga babae. You will be assigned in different stations and you will be tempted, lalo na pag may mamit kayong maganda, sexy. So, wag naman kayo masyadong playboy. Kaya magkakaroon kayo ng problema. Look at what happened to General Sevilla. Kaya I suggest and I urge you to be loyal and faithful to your wives.
Mr. Chair, may I move that we now proceed to continue the deliberation on the ad interim appointment of Brigadier General Ranolfo Sevilla. I so move, Your Honor.
Hearing no objection, Chair hears none. Motion is hereby approved. Brigadier General Sevilla, please take the designated seat in front. And also may I remind you, General Sevilla, that you are still under the same oath. Majority Floor Leader.
Parliamentary status on General Sevilla, Your Honor. Last meeting on 12 March 2024, the committee proceeded in an executive session to deliberate on the ad interim appointment of Brigadier General Sevilla, together with the oppositor, Mrs. Tesalos Aura Reyes Sevilla. The body thereafter deferred the consideration of his ad interim appointment until today. Also, the meeting was adjourned in the executive session. That is all for the parliamentary status, Mr. Chair. Your Honors.
Thank you, Majority Floor Leader. Is there any member still wishes to propound questions to Brigadier General Sevilla? Senator Risa Ontiveros. Please
Mr. Chair, magandang umaga po muli, General Sevilla.
Maingod to, ma'am.
Maingod to, Pod. General, naalala niyo po yung executive session natin last week. The committee devoted a lot of time, a lot of energy para subukang i-clarify yung mga issues at subukang makapagbigay ng payo towards a resolution. Nabalitaan nyo naman po yung rekomendasyon ng komite, specifically on the matter, dito rin po sa materials na ibinigay ng CA Secretariat sa amin, na the good general, was also alleged to have been remiss in providing financial support to their minor children since 2017. Ito pong nasa sworn opposition filed against him, you, good general, by your spouse, Tessa Reyes Sevilla, that he has been giving only 2,000 pesos a month. Natanggap nyo naman po yung payo, yung rekomendasyon ng komite tungkol dito?
Yes, Your Honor, and as a matter of fact, I immediately complied with the order of the chairman of this committee. Immediately after that, I sent my letter and I actually deposited half of the amount. And as a matter of fact, I also included or enclosed the receipt of my funds transfer, Your Honor.
Salamat kayo, General. But I just like to refresh your memory, sir. Ang rekomendasyon po ng komite ay kalahati ng sweldo nyo, just the base pay, excluding yung allowances nyo, excluding yung amount reflected in your SALN, excluding po yung investments nyo sa stocks, just the base pay, kalahati po noon bawat buwan sa inyong asawa at mga anak, at yung tuition po ng dalawa ninyong anak taon-taon and sinabi din po ng komite na posible namang pong i-formalize ito sa AFP sa pamamagitan ng tamang dokumento allowing the AFP to automatically send half of your base pay to your estranged wife every month. Ito po ba ang kinomply ninyo, sir?
Your Honor, hindi po yun ang nakarating sa akin. I was just told to offer, but if the committee so desires, I am willing to submit to that dahil alam ko naman po para sa mga anak ko. Agree po ako noon, and I am willing to change the letter that I wrote immediately after this, just to comply with that. But honestly, Your Honor, I was not totally informed of the amount. I was just told to offer an amount, and I was not informed if that amount is already enough. That's why I am asking this honorable committee to consider the amount, or if not, again, I am much willing to concede with the request or the order of this honorable committee.
It is actually not a request. It is not an order. It is actually not an order, General,
stand corrected.
dahil it's all right, sir. Advice po payo ng komite, because as I will also express again, Mr. Chair, sa isa sa closing remark ko, dapat hindi na sana ang komite pa namin ang mag-asikaso or makialam or manghimasok sa ganitong usapin. There are other proper institutions even within the AFP to tackle this. And I do remind you, sir, that you are under oath. I have full confidence sa committee chair namin, what he undertook to communicate to you, para sana pagdating nyo po dito sa hearing natin ulit ay nakapag-comply na kayo. So I'm sorry to hear, Mr. Chair, na hindi pa pala nakakomply si General, no, sa payo ng ating komite, even in executive session, to make things right by his estranged wife and their children, kahit dun sa isa lamang sa mga punto na ni-raise sa sworn opposition, Mr. Chair.
If I may, Your Honor, honestly, Your Honors, I was not really informed about the amount, because after the executive session, I was only during the executive session, I was only asked how much, but I was not able to give the amount because in my mind, I have to refer back to my lawyers. Then after that, we were told to go out from the executive session hall, and I couldn't really recall if I was told the exact amount that I should offer. That's why when the chairman of this honorable committee called my attention, I went here in this hall, and I readily crafted the offer. With all due respect, Your Honor, it was not really mentioned how much. That's why, as I said, I am much willing now. This is the only time that I learned that it's 50% of my base pay. No problem po. Go-comply ko po. But ang sa akin lang po, dahil nag-comply ako una, na hindi ko naman alam kung na meron palang ganong instruction. Kasi po pinalabas kaming dalawa nun. Di ko po talaga alam yung exact amount. But with all due respect, Your Honor, sana po makonsider nyo yung offer ko, and I am very much willing to change it immediately just to comply.
Before you proceed,
Yes,
I'd like to acknowledge the presence of our Vice Chairman of the Committee on National Defense, Commission on Appointments, Senator Christopher Bong Tigo. Good morning, Senator Bongo. Please, ma'am, proceed.
Salamat kayo, Mr. Chair. I'm glad to hear the General saying now that he is willing to heed the advice of the committee. But I just have to make it of record, Mr. Chair, nagugulat po talaga ako na sinasabi ng General na hindi siya aware sa amount. And the situation
Ma'am,
is still
can I intercede,
para
please?
makapag-comply. Yes, Mr. Chair.
Diyan, nag-usap man tayo na from 65 to 50. Gusto mo nga in writing yun. Sabi mo nga 50. Tapos gusto mo, sabi mo hindi mo kaya hanggang bumaba ka pa nga ng 30. We mentioned the amount. Please, wag ka naman magsinungaling.
No, sir.
Tinutulungan na nga kita.
Sir, if I may.
Yung tama yung sinasabi ni Senator Ontiveros na hindi ito proper venue. Pero alang-alang na lang yung humanitarian, especially Senator Villar, pambihira naman bibigyan mo lang 2,000 yung anak mo. Dalawang anak. So, tinutulungan ka namin. As what Senator Ontiveros said, hindi nga to venue para sa mga problema nyo. Yun. Tapos sasabihin mo na walang amount, pambihira naman. Wala namang ganyanan. Kasi tinutulungan na nga kita. Tsaka tumawag pa si Congressman Uy, tumawag sa akin, lupitan ako, natulungan. Of course, lahat naman tinutulungan ko. Me being the chairman of Committee on National Defense, 11, 12, 13 Congress, tapos ngayon nakabalik ako sa Kongreso, talagang tinutulungan ko lahat, hindi lang AFP, lahat. Ganun. Pero ayaw mo magbigay ng 30 kasi ang sabi mo, baka gagamitin sa korte. Yun
Your Honor,
Diba?
if I may.
Sige, please.
Ang maalala ko po, Your Honor, dito na nasabi mo.
Nandito tayo.
Yes, sir.
Kasama si Senate President.
Yes, sir. Your Honor.
Oh.
Ang nabanggit niyo po was 30. Yun po ang pumasok sa isip ko po. Sorry po kung nagkamali ako sa pagdinig.
Kayo po nakiusap na 30 lang. That's why I told the honorable members, 30 lang. Sabi, alit naman. Pero 50 talaga ang gusto ko, considering
Your
your
Honor,
records, you have your investments and everything there. Kaya naman.
if I heard you wrong, Your Honor, I submit to that. And again, I'm sorry because what I really understood was that the amount was 30. So, but again, I am very much willing to submit to that agreement, and effective immediately, I will do that, Your Honor. If sana po, the Honorable Committee would consider my appeal. It's just perhaps there was a miscommunication or misunderstanding on my part because at that time, Your Honor, medyo, kung maintindihan lang po, bothered din po ako. But again, I did not intend to commit yung pagsisinungaling. Wala po akong intention na lukuhin ang itong Honorable Committee. Kung kinakailangan po or dahil nga po sabi 50% of my base pay, I am willing to submit to that, Your Honor.
Senator Ontiveros.
Salamat kayo, Mr. Chair. In general, I've been shown just now yung kopya nung sulat ninyo sa aming committee chair, kung saan nakasulat dito, I declare to increase my support to my children to 15,000 pesos for each child to be given every 15th and 30th day of each month, starting this month. So, yun yung magtototal ng sinasabi niyong akala ninyong 30,000 pesos a month. Nakasulat din po dito na I am taking on this duty to support my children to the best of my ability within my means, as my monthly take-home pay is only 75,542 pesos and 78 centavos. Clarification lang po, sir, dahil naalala ko po nung executive session natin, nung tinanong po namin sa inyo magkano ang base pay nyo lamang, I recall that you said 130,000 pesos a month.
That was the gross pay of because I have not seen my payslip yet as a Brigadier General, Your Honor. It was only when I was required to submit a letter that I saw the amount that I am receiving. But I mentioned last time that it's an equivalent to a salary grade 27. The amount stipulated therein, I did not mention, if I remember right, I mentioned 132, but I know pang colonel yun, dun ko lang na-realize na pang colonel, but it is a gross pay, Your Honor. Ang ano ko lang sana yung, hindi ko sure yung exact amount ng base pay ng isang Brigadier General, but for a colonel po, it's a 90 base pay, and the increment is something like 15, so I assume it's 105 for the base pay. Yung ano po, yung sa base pay lang po, hindi natin pag-usapan yung allowances because pag i-total po yan, then minus the deductions po, loan, taxes, perhaps mag-take home ng something like 120 to 125. I'm not sure, Your Honor.
So, ibig sabihin po, sir, Mr. Chair, kailangan nyo i-inform ang komite pa kung magkano yung base pay nyo dahil doon po i-compute yung kalahati na inyong ibibigay sa inyong estranged wife at mga anak ninyo.
Your Honor, if I may, and I would like to call my admin assistant because I have brought with me my pay slip just to make sure the amount that I am receiving right now. But rest assured, Your Honor, again, hindi ko talaga nakuha yung exact amount. Kung nagkamali man ako, I'd like to ask an apology to this honorable committee. But my objective is to give support to my children because they are my children.
And sir, bukod pa po dun sa payo ng komite na kalahati nung base pay ninyo, paano naman po yung isa pang payo namin na yung tuition din po ng mga bata every year?
Ang pagkakaintindi ko po, kasi hindi naman po natin na diskusyonan yung details po. The amount that I will be giving encompasses everything. So, kasi willing ako to support their schooling ever since sinusuportan ko naman po. Nagsimula lang din pong nagka-problema, so naputol. Pero as I mentioned during the executive session, I have reasons, so pero ayaw ko na pong i-insist yun. Ang sa akin ko lang po, sana po, tingnan nyo rin po yung willingness ko to comply. There was just a miscommunication as to how much money should I give monthly. Willing naman po ako.
Salamat, General. So Mr. Chair, it seems that mula nakaraang linggo hanggang ngayon, hindi pa nagbago yung sitwasyon ni Ms. Sevilla at yung kanilang mga anak in terms of the advice of the committee dun sa monthly child support at saka yung annual na tuition. And at the proper time, Mr. Chair, I will move that the committee go into a caucus to discuss the ad interim appointment of Brigadier General Sevilla. Mr. Chair.
Yes, Senator Tiveros, in a while, we're going to act on your motion. Before acting on the motion, we'd like to recognize Senator, our Vice Chairman, Committee on National Defense Commission Appointments, Senator Christopher Bongo.
Sir, in respect to Senator Hontiveros, may tanong lang po ako kay General Sevilla, sir. Tama yung sinabi ni Chairman kanina, gusto kang tulungan po dito, no? Pero alam mo, importante talaga para sa atin. Tayo, mga Pilipino, yung anak natin. Kahit anong gawin natin, lahat to ginagawa natin para sa anak natin. Lahat ng sakripisyo natin sa mundong ito, halos lahat ng magulang tayo, kapakamatay tayong magtrabaho para sa ating mga anak. Yan talaga yung ugali na natin noon pa. Subalit naintindihan namin kayo, suporta naman kami sa sundalo noon pa. May tanong lang po ako sa inyo. Ito, ano lang ito yung pwede nating meet halfway. Magkano yung natanggap mong increase ng sweldo na yung dinoble nung panahon? Dinoble natin nung panahon ni Pangulong Duterte noong 2018. Not exactly doble. Sa entry position na doble. Pero sa mga colonel at saka lieutenant colonel, more than 50%. Magkano yung natanggap niyong increase nun? From nung 2017, nung 2018, sa tingin mo, magkano yung increase mo?
Hindi ko na ma-recall, Your Honor, dahil medyo may katagalan na yun. But kasi 2017, it's already 7 years ago. Pero there was a significant increase talaga sa amount na natanggap. I just can't really recall.
Baka pwede mong i-compute o yung mga kaklase mo, makompute nila magkano yon. Baka pwede mo, yun na lang ang ibigay mo sa anak mo. Yung amount na yon.
Your Honor, as I
Baka
said,
mapapayag natin
Yes.
si Senator Hontiveros.
Your Honor, I agree to that. Kung gusto nyo po, tirahan nyo na lang po ako ng para sa pagkain ko.
Ipaki-compute lang po, from 2017 to 2018, magkano yung naging increase nung panahon yon na nakuha mo? Baka yun pwede mong iset aside sa anak mo, baka maging acceptable po ito kay
Opo.
Senator Hontiveros at sa ating mga kasamahan dito sa Commission on Appointments. So, kung sa tingin mo, is it fair, Senator Risa, Chairman? Baka more than 30,000 yun.
Mr. Chair, Sen Bong, as a member of the committee, I'm always open sa mga mungkahi ng mga kasamang miyembro. I'll proceed from yung naging payo ng komite kay General nung nakaraang executive session na kumbaga hating kapatid sa
Baka po
pay
pwede bang
every
mag-meet
month
halfway?
plus tuition.
Opo. Baka mag-meet halfway po, baka matulungan ka ng komite. Gusto ka naman pong tulungan, no? Ng komite. And of course, si Chairman, nung nakaraang hearing, talagang pinag-usapan namin to. Gusto ka naming tulungan. Pero importante rin sa atin yung anak. Talaga napaka-importante yun.
Mr. Chair,
Pag anak na, iba na po pag anak ang pinag-usapan. Alam niyo naman gaano kami ka-full support sa ating Armed Forces of the Philippines. Noon pa yan, hanggang ngayon.
magkakasama po yan, Mr. Chair, na pwedeng pag-usapan kung magtatawag ang chair ng
Focus.
caucus. Opo. But for the record na yung pa lamang, walang desire ang committee i-reduce kahit sino man sa gutom. We want lahat ng mga kababayan natin saan mang institusyon kasama ang AFP magkaroon ng makataong pamumuhay at kasama po doon yung mga pamilya natin, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Senator De La Rosa.
hindi mo makita sa payslip mo kung magkano yung natatanggap mo? O baka nahiya ka lang na malaman namin na puro loan yung kwan mo, yung payslip mo?
Your Honor, honestly,
Baka puro loan niya kaya mabigat sa kalooban mo na magbigay ng ganong halaga. Ganong laman.
andito po, Your Honor. I'm only receiving
Base pay lang, huwag na pakialaman yung iba. Excluding combat pay, hazard pay, allowances, tanggalin mo na. Sigurado may pagkain ka, may subsistence allowance yan, hindi na may pakialaman. May makakain ka pa.
Your Honor,
Allowance.
yung base pay po nung year 2000 for a Brigadier General was 91,058.
Ngayon.
Is 136 po. So there's a difference of 45,529. And if I am very much willing kahit 50,000 po ibigay.
50,000?
Opo. Kasi po, para lang kasi para naman po sa anak ko. 45,000 ang difference, ibigay ko po 50,000.
Kung ako, kung para sa anak ko, kahit na sa inyo na lahat yan.
Ang
Isain na lang sa akin.
Meron
Kasi
din-
pagkain lang ako na pang araw-araw, inyo na lahat ng pera yan.
meron din
Diba?
po akong ibang anak.
Meron pala. Yun ang problema.
Kaya po, at saka meron din po akong mga binabayaran na iba. So, yun lang po ang ano ko na
Okay.
perhaps it's already fair enough.
No, maybe, Mr. Chair, yung motion ni Senator Risa kanina na magkukos tayo, I second that motion baka para pag-usapan natin. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Before we act on the motion and being seconded, we'd like again to recognize our Vice Chair, Senator Christopher Go, then Representative Loyola.
Salamat,
May I know, Mr. Chair, from General Sibilia, is he giving support to his other children, his children during when he was still single, and his children with his child with the first wife, and how much?
Your Honor, for the information of this honorable body, nung nagkaroon po ako ng anak pagka binata, kinuha ko po yun, pinalaki, pinaaral, hanggang sa makatapos ng college.
Mr. Chair, I'm just asking how much. Are you giving support to
Is
your
it now?
first child and to your second child,
Yeah.
and how much?
Right now, Your Honor, because they are already living independently, they are living independently and they are working. Hindi na po ang ano lang nila nanghihingi minsan pag kinakailangan. Hindi po regular kasi may trabaho po sila. At actually lately nakausap ko nag-request actually ng pang-show money nila abroad. Kasi
So, ibig sabihin niyo, Mr. Chair, na wala na yung dalawa niyong unang anak ay of legal age na and working.
yes,
Wala na kayong moral obligation to support.
gusto ko lang pong kasi may nabasa po ako na ang support po sa anak hindi naman po natatapos yan ng kung kailangan ng anak ng suporta like for instance nung nag-request yung panganay ko na magmasteral siya kahit nagtatrabaho siya noon sa NDCP sinuportahan ko siya. Yung suporta po hindi naman po nag-ihinto hanggat kayang or hanggat nangihingi yung anak.
That would be all, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Mr. Chair,
Senator Pimentel.
sorry. Baka malay mo, sa sunod. Malay mo.
Hindi lang anghel po ako sa inyo.
Anyway,
Pwede
Mr.
mo
Chair,
akong stop. Yes, Representative Pimentel.
may I ask again the base pay of General Sevilla? She mentioned 90,000 ba yun? Colonel ba? General.
Yan. Andito po ang base pay ko po is 91,058
Okay.
current po.
Now, the base pay this is different from the net take-home pay. Yung po yung base pay nyo. So, magkano yung net take-home pay nyo? Wala ba kayong loan deduction? Yung talaga natatanggap po ninyo?
Actually po, sa totoo lang, I'm paying insurance premiums. That's why ang take-home ko na lang po is 72,544. May loan din po ako na binabayaran sa sakyan. So, ako, kagaya ng sabi ko kanina, willing akong ibigay na yung 50.
No, wait. Ang tanong ko, magkano net take-home pay mo?
Kagaya ng...
Kasi kaya yun muna ang i-establish natin.
Apo.
Because that might be misleading. Iba ho yung base pay, no? He said 91,000. Magkano talaga net take-home pay mo? Less all the deductions, salary, amortization, whatever.
72,000 base po dito sa sa payslip ko po. It's only 72,544.
So every month yung po natatanggap ninyo.
Opo.
And out of that, you are willing to give 50,000 pesos.
Yeah po. Opo.
To my colleagues, I think that is more than fair enough. In fact, hindi lang po 50% yung binibigay niya, it's already more than 50%. However, if ever we will come into an agreement with the nominee, I think the nominee should execute a deed of assignment. So that, ang mangyayari niyan, yung sweldo mo, yung sweldo nyo, dalawang check yan. One check will be in your name, one check will be in the name of the oppositor. Because if we do not do that, kung hindi salary deduction, we cannot get any assurance. Kung siya lang ang po ang magbibigay, how can we get assurance na matutuloy yon? Well, at this point, siguro daw papayag si General Sevilla, just lang nga para lang siya ma-confirm. Pero how can we be assured na itutuloy yung bayad? So it should be through salary deduction. Ngayon, ang pangalawang tanong, assuming he has already signified his intention na magbigay ng 50,000, is the oppositor willing to accept that agreement? So we should ask that. Baka tayo lang nag-uusap, pero iba naman ang nasa isip ng oppositor. So magkakaukus po kami, basta meron na siyang sinabi na willing siya. Kaya ito, sa mga lahat ng nominees, babala po ito sa inyo. Huwag kayong masyadong malapitin sa mga babae. You will be assigned in different stations and you will be tempted. Lalo na pag may mamit kayo maganda, sexy. So, wag naman kayo masyadong playboy. Kaya magkakaroon kayo ng problema. Look at what happened to General Sevilla. Kaya I suggest and I urge you to be loyal and faithful to your wives. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Sir,
Senator Bongo.
sundalo naman po yan sila. Mabait yan. Tawa na tawa yung pulis, oh.
Iba talaga pag mga dad natin, mason. Iba talaga. Ano? Before we proceed, we'd like to acknowledge the presence of Senator Ramon Bong Revilla Jr. Morning, sir. Okay. Can you repeat your advice, Representative Pimentel?
Hindi ko
Be faithful
Hindi ko
to-
na-advise kay Senator Bong yun.
Be faithful to your wife. Wives.
In the case of General Sevilla, wives yun. Pero doon sa nominees, wife lamang.
Thank you.
Congressman, you're referring to the soldiers, no? Not to the senator. Baka tayo mabahampas dito.
Light moments lang yun. Para saya, masyado tayong serious. Anyway, Senator Bongo, please, sir. Okay na? Yes, would like to, again, the chair would like to recognize the Senator Risa Ontiveros to make a proper motion to suspend the deliberation and for the committee to proceed to have a caucus.
Salamat kaayo, Mr. Chair. Before I make that motion on the instruction of the chair, I just want to make of record and in the hearing po ng ating lahat ng mga kagalang-galang na opisyal ng AFP, something that we've been learning these past 2 weeks, masakit pero napaka-importanting prosesong ito. Earlier we were talking about base pay and half of base pay. Confident po ako, Mr. Chair, na mariresolve natin yan in caucus. No need anymore here in open hearing because no wife and no children should have to beg for basic proper child support. Sabi ko nga last week, nung nag-uusap kami ni na chair and yung mga kaming magkakasama sa komite, this is really also a teaching moment for all our institutions. Kasi hindi lang po sa inyo, sirs, ma'am, sa AFP, kahit kaming lahat, mga kasama niyong nagtatrabaho sa gobyerno, we know in principle that character is just as important kasing timbang ng competence. And dun sa sinabi ng mista ko kanina, it's essentially important we take care of all of those we should take care of sa ating trabaho at sa ating personal and family life. Ako po bilang PNP widow at yung at least isa pang kasama ko dito sa komite na spouse sa army, alam po namin kung ganong karaming mga opisyal ay maayos na inaalagaan ng inyong mga pamilya. But there's also still a lot of pain dahil sa ganitong mga issue. And I only wish, as we all move forward, na for one, at ito na nabanggit ko to kay Chair noon, appeal po mula sa miyembrong ito ng komite, narinig na rin po ni CA Chair SP President Mig Subiri, appeal po dun sa 2 boards ng Armed Forces na in charge sa mga promotions, ang Board of Senior Officers at saka Board of Generals, na sana sa loob na po ng kanilang mga boards, maayos yung ganitong mga problema, yung ganitong mga gusot bago pa umakyat sa CA. Kasi sabi na rin po namin noon, hindi naman po kami family court. At dapat sana ma-address po at ma-resolve yung ganitong mga issue bago iakyat sa CA. So having said that po, Mr. Chair, in solidarity rin with lahat ng mga wives at widows sa ating mahalagang institusyon, armed and uniformed institutions ng ating Estado, I move to suspend the deliberation on the ad interim appointment of General Sevilla so the committee can go into caucus. I so move, Mr. Chair.
There's a motion being seconded. Hearing no objection, hereby approved.
Umani naman ito ng iba't ibang reaksyon mula sa ating mga netizens. Ayon kay Raimundo Teofilo, on my opinion, instead of promoting, he should be demoted due to irresponsible father. He committed adultery, abused his wife and children. Pahayag naman ni Grace Mirandilla, this is so embarrassing for an officer. So dishonorable, he does not deserve a promotion. He ought to be ashamed of himself. At ito naman ang saloobin mula sa ating kababayan na si Flor Bautista. Salute to the wife of this general for having courage and the will to stand to fight for her right and her children as well. Hindi lahat ng babae kayang gawin ito dahil sa takot. Mga kababayan, feel free to comment below para maglabas ng saloobin sa balitang ito.